walk past hundreds of people every day. Faces in a crowd, smiles on autopilot, but behind every smile there's a story, a struggle, a hope for something better. So we stopped, right in the heart of the city, and asked a simple question. The world would be a better place if. What we got back were answers from strangers of all walks of life, people of different ages, struggles, different dreams, and for a moment we got to see the world through their eyes. And this is kind of what it looked like.
Nothing but rejection.
But over time, people felt more comfortable.
I wrote the world would be a better place if it didn't need money, because then everyone wouldn't have to be on the streets and they could have their own home and be nicer. What you wrote?
We were on the way to Gastown yesterday.
Yeah.
And we went through like a rough patch. I'm sure you know the rough patch. And it really hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you say yours.
What is my rule that I always try and teach you? Just be a good person.
Keep say it.
That's it.
You
We
say
just
why
all
you
try to
wrote
be
it.
good people.
And then you say why you wrote
Because
it.
I think if everybody really cares about everybody else, there'd be so much less fighting, there'd be so much less judgment if you just wanted the best for everybody.
So I wrote like people are more willing to be like to understand each other rather than to be understood.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, times these days like more people are what do you call this? Like more focused on themselves rather than other people. Which is not bad, I would say, right? But the thing is like if you're not willing to understand other people from their own perspective, because I believe like it's all about perspectives, right? And people have different perspectives because they have different experiences, they have different cultures, they have different upbringing, they have different values as well. For me, like growing up, I don't understand myself, right? And I try to understand people as much as possible, like for the most time. And the part of it was like I'm willing to understand other people, but I'm not actually taking the time to sit down with myself and understand myself.
Yeah.
And through that, by not understanding myself, like something resonated with me. Like I watch a lot of podcasts, and it says like you can't give what you don't have, so you can't give from an empty cup, they would say. So for me, like I can't truly understand other people if I don't truly understand myself.
Yeah.
So like over the past 2 years, I've been like reflecting my life choices, like what led me to this point,
Okay.
and that kind of gave me like fresh perspective to how to understand other people as well, and become more aware.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like the more you become more self-aware, you become more aware of others as
Yeah.
well too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
What was your name?
Eric.
Eric? I'm David.
I'm Caleb.
David.
David.
I'm Caleb.
Caleb.
I appreciate you sharing that.
No problem.
I just said the world would be a better place if people followed their dreams and stopped caring what people think.
Awesome.
The reason I said that is because oftentimes it's easy to get, in your head about a lot of the things that you want to do and places that you want to go, places
Yeah.
you want to live, things like that, jobs you want to have.
Right.
So sometimes I think if you just take that fear away and go put yourself out there,
Yeah.
it makes it a better
Is there
place.
an example that you sort of stopped listening to the outside people and did what you wanted to do?
I mean, yeah, my whole family, I live in the US, but my whole family's from Iowa, which is kind of the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah.
I'm like the black sheep in the family. I left Iowa and started working on cruise ships. So
Awesome.
that was something that I kind of just took a leap of faith and decided try it and
Yeah.
see what happens. They weren't necessarily happy about it at first,
Right.
but they eventually came around.
If everyone was kinder and more polite to one another, I feel there's not enough kindness in the world.
Beautiful.
And just being polite, I think everyday manners is something that's kind of just gone down the tube,
Yeah.
really. And I think the world would be a better place if everyone just was a bit more, took a second to understand everyone else's reality as well.
Yeah.
It's not about agreeing all the time, but just being kind.
Sure, 100%. You don't have to agree on everything. No one's going to agree on anything. But I think if you can show willing to understand one another and be kind enough to
Right.
understand one another, then we'd probably be in a better place than we are now.
I think the world would be a better place if we just love everyone for who they are and kind of recognize that everyone's going to be different. People are going to have different opinions. People are going to be, you might find them weird, but like not judge people without knowing their stories. And also I think if more people recognize like the harmony between like people and how we live in nature and the plants and the animals, yeah.
Awesome.
Do you want to answer?
I wrote that the world would be a better place if we all respected each other more and understood that everyone comes from kind of different backgrounds. Everybody has a different story, like she was saying.
In the end, not everyone was ready to share their voice on camera, and that's okay. They still shared it here. Every sticky note, every scribble, it's a small piece of someone's hope for a better world. Some are simple, some are deeply personal. Some are dreams that might feel impossible, and others are changes that we can all start making tomorrow. But when you put them all together, you start to see something bigger.